but I have like a garden there that gets infected by fungus, and I had this idea, and I knew what, and I mean the theory, you know, with exponential growth, and I know it, and I know how it works. I mean, it's the same with physics, you know, the theory just with math. I understand the theory, I know how it works, but when I have to apply it, I simply can't. So I had to fucking go to someone from the League of Reason to just help me out with the calculations for that garden shit, because I couldn't fucking do it. I spent 2 hours and I couldn't do it. It was simple, you know, just some simple calculus there, and I just Mike.
Ah, damn it. I was just thinking about how I can confuse you now. Now you've revealed your weakness. I can confuse you with numbers. So I have to come up with some way how I can use that to my advantage. You know, Florine is really 647 years older than you. So you've been completely hoodwinked. Yeah. Ah, yes. Stickam was real. Yeah, that's funny. Ah, it'd be nice if we could have a real orgy. Yes, it'd be good. Orgy cam. Someday. I've been fighting for it, damn it. I want the federal government to spend money on this damn stuff. Because I want my virtual reality. Quit playing TV shows in my Stickam, you fucker. Stop it! Who is doing that? How is that fucker doing that? How are they playing that commercial? So who's doing that? That dog fucking guy? Dog
Not me, man. I've been hitting my mic mute button.
I don't know. Who else am I gonna blame? It's an ad. You mean they're playing the ad in Stickam without playing the ad in Stickam? I mean, couldn't they just put a little image in here? Couldn't they just steal one of these little holes here and just say, we're gonna play a commercial in here now? I mean, just throwing voices out of the blue at us, that's kind of rude.
You know, about the Stickam being real, we actually had something like this in high school. I don't know how to explain. I mean, it's called Cenaclu, but I don't know if you have this thing. It's like we all go to a meeting room, and they have tables, and everybody sits on the table, and there is a moderator who says, "Yeah, you can talk, and you raise your hand." Yeah, that was fun. We did that every weekend, you know, with high school colleagues and some teachers, and I was all over the place there. I was talking the whole time. I couldn't wait for the weekend to come to pound the motherfuckers.
Jeez. I'd have to wait for strip Chimpoko or so, whatever it was called. Yeah, if you still don't have the right answer, you have to take off a piece of clothes. That would be fun. Strip intellectual stuff. I have to find a name for that. Strip debate club. Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, but we had topics like
Wondering,
topics set from you know, before, like a week before, maybe a book we had to read in 2 weeks or something like that, or a newspaper or some news that something that was going on in Romania. I mean, we had a topic for that day.
Yeah, well, apparently Romania was invaded by Martians a long time ago. Because they don't do shit. They don't do nothing. That's like intelligent. They don't do anything intelligent in this country. They don't even do that on TV. Crips. Yeah.
No, I remember that class. I think it was virtual classroom or something like that.
Which I guess they must have invented that after I was already out of high school.
Did anyone see the video on theonion.com from The Onion about how they taught a gorilla that it was going to die someday and it got all depressed?
Well, I don't know. There's only like one gorilla I know of who speaks like a language and shit. So what? They told Coco she's gonna die? That wasn't very nice.
It was on the Onion.
Oh, well, what the hell are you bringing that up for?
The
Why are you
Onion
bringing
is
up
just very-
fantasy news? Like, we already have enough problems in the world. You gotta bring up fantasy comic news. Oh, damn. Humor, no. Humor sucks. Humor is fail. I just wish they'd just quit combining the two things, I guess. I guess they wish there was just like these separate worlds so you could just like segregate these worlds, like just have well, never mind. I was gonna talk about stuff, but I'm a little distracted now. Math fails, you fucker! It's another one of your evil plots. Distracting me right when I was being intelligent. Damn it! I also. You've been very colorful lately, I have to admit. You know, you're doing this I'm really sick of all these Joker videos, but I gotta admit you do them really fucking well. It's really good stuff. It's like watching cartoons or something. I like it. Oh, I wanted to like Batman and stuff, but I haven't had time, and it's just too much crap going on, so I couldn't like Batman on you. But yeah, it was good stuff. You really should be like an actor or something. You probably should go try to do that. You know, like go to like a theater place and pretend to be an actor thing and stuff, and get credentials, and then you might even be able to get a job. You know, because it's like you sort of have to have something to put on the resume. You can't really put on the resume, well, I do a lot of funky stuff in front of the mirror, and no.
I actually used to like your videos. You and Conference Report Man, or Conference Report, whatever, used to go back and forth. But he's been getting kind of like weird lately. Have you noticed that at all? Or maybe that's just me, but
Well, it goes on some tangents now, and then you're just like, where the hell is this guy? He's talking of cunts and penises and shit. And you're like, what the fuck is going on there? I don't know. Yeah, you know, but yeah, I mean, you have to.
You're talking
like
about
him,
Conference Report now?
Yeah, but sometimes his subject matter just goes. No, I think I'll pass on this series. You know.
I absolutely hated his response to the collaborative video I did. I mean, I don't want to talk about that video and get into that whole shit again, but seriously, his response was the most, I don't know, I simply hated it. He asked us to show, you know, list prices with how much we would charge for blowjobs and all the other stuff, because if we support the legalization of prostitution, then we obviously will be willing to do prostitution, as if I would be ever willing to do car racing or boxing or being anything that I don't, you know, I don't identify with. I don't know, it was such a lame argument and such an insulting way to put it.
Yeah, I like
it
Conference.
does. The only argument in defense of that I'm going to give is that it gets to the point though that it isn't like boxing or auto racing or playing with Barbie dolls. The fact is, the man-woman thing is consistent. Okay, yeah. Oh, obviously there's gay men, but I just mean the attraction between males and females and the male objectification of women thing. That's a common theme. That isn't like. You know, it isn't like the difference between liking strawberries and liking bananas. It's not like, you know, this is something generic to all men. And, you know, if you're going to validate men buying women, essentially, or buying that gratification in this cheap way, then the consequence of that is that men are going to start looking at all women as just a thing to buy.
Well, first of all, no, that's not true. There are many societies that actually sexualize men as being
the
rape societies.
point that it is the argument isn't as simple as, you know, you